What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. And I just got done with Bob Lazar's new book, Dreamland, and it's awesome. I was, basically, it's just the same story you've heard a million times, but it's different coming from him. Who's, I'm sorry. Azora Sky, where are you at? I'm at home. Where are you at? My fucking bedroom. I don't know. Now I'm in Arizona. Why? So where are you? Don't tell me you're outside or something, dude. There I am. Okay, fancy. There you go. Anyway, I read the new Bob Lazar book, and there's a lot of shit in there I didn't know um about the Bob Lazar story. What up, Fourth Dams? How you doing, buddy? I'm doing good. Uh Apparently, all the shit that that Bob Lazar talked about, he was actually a bigger deal in like with it when it comes to the UFO than people realize. I think a lot of people are under the impression that Bob Lazar came to S4 and they just kind of explained everything to him and he was just kind of there, you know, but he wasn't. um the truth is that when he got there, they knew basically nothing about the UFO. Um and like it's the way it works, you know. We got a few seconds delay. Sorry. Oh yeah. No, don't worry. You guys chat, dude. Sometimes it takes a minute, but it'll get there. Yeah. So they weren't. He wasn't sure when he his buddy Barry Castile, the guy he worked with or whatever. Um, Basically all him and Bob did was run experiments. So they just did a bunch of fucking experiments, just testing shit out just to see what it could do, you know, what it could do. And at first, when Bob saw the reactor, he thought he's like Barry was like, you know, try to put your hands on it. And he tried to touch it, and he couldn't. He's like it was a force like repelling him back, you know, and he was like, oh well, he's like that's anti-gravity, and Bob's like, how do you know it's not electromagnetism, you know? And he was like, well, watch. And he put they had a fucking the reactor, which is like the little half or the little hemisphere, the little ball that they put over top of the element 115. And um then they had the emitter. And he's like, the emitter, he's like, you got to understand that everything in there is so plain, it just didn't make sense. He's like, the emitter kind of looked like an elephant trunk that's hollow. He's like, and it's like there's nothing in it. There's no pieces to it. You know, he's like, but it fucking worked. He's like, it was amazing. And he's like, we're sitting there working with this stuff. And the like the amplifier and shit was removed. They fucking cut it out of the craft and put it off to the side. You know, like they were running experiments on it. And he's like, that's the most amazing thing. He's like, it came from the craft. They cut it off like with a plasma cutter, cut the fucking thing off. They had it on a workbench in there. He's like, it still fucking worked. It's like, and so they were running experiments on how far they can make it work, you know, like get away from the craft and make this thing work. And then running experiments like putting candles in the emitter beams, the gravity waves and shit like that, just, you know, all kinds of shit. But it was Bob who was figuring out a bunch of shit. Like Bob is the one who figured out that the fuel is element 115. You know, he's the one who figured that out. And also he figured out how to make the fuel run, like make it fucking run the craft so the craft would operate. Because before they knew that this stuff, this element 115, this mineral or whatever, was the fuel, but they couldn't get it to fucking run. And it was Bob who'd figured out, he's like, he's like, it's the way it's being processed, the way it's being cut. So he's like, you cut it into these discs, and then you stack these discs, and then you form them, and then you cut them into fucking these weird fucking diagonal shapes. He's like, they have to have these specific cuts to them. And it was Bob who took element 115. He took the fuel that they had, like a rod of it, and drove it to Los Alamos and got it cut into the little triangles that they needed to make the craft operate. Like, that's shit I had no idea. Like, fucking his boss, Dennis Mariani, was like, well, what if I could get you some of that element 115? What you think you could get it milled for us? And he's like, yeah, I know people in Los Alamos. So just go to Los Alamos, and they have the best machines in the world for cutting, material and shit like that. And he's like, all right. So he gave him a bar of, like, a fucking big thick bar of element 115. And he's like, make sure you get all the fucking shavings, everything that comes off of it, he needs it back. That's where Bob got the element 115, because he's the one who drove it up there in his car, got it fucking processed, and he didn't say that he kept some, but he was explaining how, well, there was stuff left over. So, I don't know if anybody knew that shit, man. Did you guys know that shit? I didn't know that. It was Bob who actually took it up there. And then he's it just, like, it was fucked up how everything fucking happened. He's like, man, the worst part about it is he's like, it cost me my fucking relationship. Because he's like, you got to be fucking stable working at a place like that with high clearance and stuff, or you start freaking out because your wife's cheating on you and shit. You're going crazy. You might do something stupid. And he was like, he's fucking leaving in the middle of the night and shit, and just getting random phone calls whenever, and then he would just take off, and so and the thing is he's like, the real problem is like, when I was home, I wasn't home. He wasn't there. He's like, I'm not physically, I was there, but I wasn't there. It's like my mind was back at S4. That's all I could think about. He's like, was just, how can we do this? How is this going to work? Make the, they're trying to reverse engineer it. And he was scared, because he was like, I don't want to fucking cut anything open, because he heard about the explosion and shit like that. So he's like, there's got to be other ways around it and shit like that. And so they're doing all these testing, and everything was just real difficult for him, different teams of people and shit. And while he was there, he's like, yeah, there were Russians there. They were a different team working on something else unrelated to his stuff. But all of a sudden, they just weren't there anymore. And him and Barry were like, what the fuck happened? And they're just gone. I don't know. Like, it's just like, it's so weird how his story goes, man. I posted a link to a UFO video. I wanted you to check out on your Bob Lazar book video. The video is insane. Check out when you get a chance. Oh, you posted it on the Bob Lazar the live that I did. Because then yeah, I'll definitely just check it out. Fucking UFO video. Hell yeah. It's one of my favorite fucking things to do. Although I got some UFO videos that are, I gotta debunk them, I've been meaning to put that shit out. I just take forever. I got a million things to do. I got the kids and everything, So yeah, but hopefully I'll be able to put that out. Well, I mean, I can't really show you guys right now. I mean, like, unless I made it to my computer screen. But this would be shitty. I don't want to do that. And I got a bunch of other cool UFO videos. Did anyone see Third Phase of Moon's new video? Like, one looks like a fucking toy, like a G.I. Joe. I can't post links in chat, but I can give you the title. Yeah, what's the title? I want to know. I want to check out the UFO video. But yeah, I don't even know if the links will pop up for anybody else in my other video, because comments with links always go to spam. So that's just what YouTube does. I don't know. What up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? Feeling good? Yeah. So I'm telling you guys, this book was real interesting, real fascinating. It was Bob who figured out that the engine is an antimatter reactor. What up, Clyde? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, he's the one who figured that out. Bob figured that shit out, dude. He was like um he figured out that the fucking that uh that they had these like tuning pipes or whatever that have like a magnetic field so they can, it's like a tiny little cyclotron. So they bombard the um element 115 with the protons, which produces antiprotons or antimatter, and then the antimatter is separated and goes into a thermionic generator, which generates the fucking power. He's like, it's also 100% efficient, which is violates the third rule of the third law of thermodynamics. He's like, it doesn't make any sense, but and then he's like it's so amazing because not only could the craft fly by standing on gravity. He's like, it's like locked in place, like it's on a pedestal. He's like, that same gravity wave that they use to push the craft up can push anything down. He's like, you could destroy anything with it, dude. He's like, there's nothing on Earth that could withstand it. He's like, it would blow through anything if you wanted it to. If you wanted to, like, do it out of phase and reverse the polarity or whatever. He's like, it would just blow shit up. Like fucking it's just crazy shit, man. And it's just so funny. There's so much shit that they didn't even fucking know about until Bob came along. And so it's like he's not just some fucking like, and like I always said, Bob would be like the perfect guy to work there because not only did he do theoretical physics, but he also did engineering. So he could come up with the designs, and you have two kinds of scientists, like at CERN, okay, at the Large Hadron Collider. You have theoretical physicists on one side, and then you have mechanical engineers on the other side. All right. Now, they can't exist without each other. The theoretical physicists come up with the mathematics of what to do. The engineers take the mathematics and build a machine to be able to reproduce it, to produce the effect that they want. So you need both of them to create something like CERN. All right. And Bob does the theoretical physics and he does the engineering. So he comes up with the idea, like when he built a particle accelerator in his bedroom. He comes up with the idea and then he can engineer it. He's the best of both worlds. Is exactly what you'd want a person like that. That's exactly the kind of person you'd want working on shit like that. So is there the famous flying saucer over Sweden, 2012, with interview uploaded by Only Real UFOs. It looks legit to me. I know the channel Only Real UFOs are pretty good. What's it called? Famous flying saucer over Sweden. What's it look like? What up, Scratch? How you doing, buddy? What up, Renee? For government. He's not giving me a notification. Being gosh, idiots. Yeah, so I was just find that shit interesting, man. So yeah, if you guys get a chance, go out, check out the book. I don't want to be on here too long. I just want to kind of jump on and let everybody know that the book is totally different from what, like it's the same, but it's different. If that makes any sense. Like it's the same story, but it's you get to just see what it's like being Bob, and then all the bullshit that he's got to fucking deal with, and fucking scary shit too. Like he's like, you gotta understand, these guys weren't fucking around, man. A guy is dragged by his sister on a four-wheeler and he's recording, and it's the sky and it tries hiding behind the trees, then takes off. Is it a bunch of snow? Is there a bunch of snow in that video? Or what? I gotta know. Yep. Nah, it's fake, man. That was debunked fucking long time ago. I know the video. Yeah, it's fake. Hey, it happens, man. Shit, you should see these fucking videos. Some of these fucking people, man. I'm just like, really? Like, do you have a girlfriend? I'm just like, how did you get anybody? Some of these people are so fucking whack. That happens, man. It happens. Shit, dude. Yeah, I'll just fucking, yeah, what are you gonna do? Um, yeah, but I'm going to try to work on this, get this video. I think I'm gonna try to get it posted now. I guess I'm not doing it. I'm just sitting around playing the bass and shit. So I guess technically I'm not really doing anything. So I guess I could, but um, oh god, I was having a lot of fun playing the new bass, dude. Man, I was fucking seeing that sick, dude. Fucking gorgeous, huh? I know, dude, right? Uh, yeah, but it's it's a pain in the ass dealing with these shitty ass UFO videos, Some bass guitar, baby. She's a super freak. I was like doing that to Savannah. She's always like, play me a song, and I'm like, all right. So I'm like, so I'll do shit like this. I was doing like, I was like, I was like, Rack City, bitch, Rack City, bitch, Rack City, bitch, Rack City, bitch. It's so that's the beat for it. That's literally the fucking beat. It's like, go listen to it. That's it, dude. I'm like, Rack City, bitch, Rack City, bitch. Oh, stupid. Um, we need more deaf guy karaoke. That shit was funny as fuck, dude. Um, yeah, I know Nirvana on the guitar. I don't really know Nirvana on the bass. It's not really like a bass kind of band, but like fucking Victor Wooten or somebody, or Paul Simon or someone, but which one? What'd you say, Renee? It was a star that came from the sky that looked at me, and as it noticed, I was looking back, and it zipped away at light speed. Well, that's fucking cool, dude. Deaf guy karaoke made me cry. Come on, you guys, that shit was funny. I don't give a fuck who you are. That shit was fucking. That shit was funny, dude. I was like, that was funny, dude. I was like, and I don't think I can do it. That was my favorite part. And it was really hard. It was really hard trying to film that because I just want to laugh. The shit that I do, I just do it because it makes me laugh, and I'm trying to do it and not laugh. And I'm just like, I just wanted to have this like, just kind of deadpan face, you know. That shit was funny, dude. I don't think I can do it. Make me laugh just thinking of that shit, dude. Um, yeah, I want to do uh we watched it 20 times, dude. It was the best, right? It's just funny as fuck, dude. Uh I want to do another video, and I'm trying to think of this couple fucking uh I want to do a new character, and um I'm not really sure, or bring an old character back. What up, Daniel? How you doing, buddy? So it's either I want to make a new character or bring a new old character back. Um, what do you guys think? If I could get your input on it, that would be fantastic. I don't know. See, I wish I was like old and wrinkly and I could just do Nixon. I haven't done Nixon in a while. I haven't done Cletus Backwood in a while. It's been a little while since I did like UFO Hunter. Blake Cousin's other cousin, Bill Brothers. What characters? The Aussie dude? Oh, that's one. Yeah, the fucking Steve Dundee, Rich McSellout, fucking Richard Nixon, fucking Carl Sagan. Now I think about it, I actually do quite a bit of characters. Now I think about it. Like, I didn't realize I did so many different characters. So, you know. Oh. Oh, that's terrible, Renee. I like the New Age doctor guy. Oh, Dr. Greer. Oh, that's another character. That's another one. I forgot. Yeah, that's right. Nah, Secure Team Domestic Abuse. That's stupid. Shit, dude. You know, it's funny. They're like, oh yeah, he beat his girlfriend or hit his girl or something like that, you know. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. Tyler's like a skinny little dude. I'm sure he'd get his ass whooped, but what up, Paper Crane Wishes? But I'll tell you guys a story, all right? So I'm at a racetrack in Pahrump, Nevada, and it's a funny car race. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like these little midget cars, and they're hauling ass racing around. Okay, so me and my homie, my best friend, we're sitting there, and I feel something like hitting me in the back of my head. I'm like, what the fuck? And I go and I touch my head, and I feel something in there, and I pull out. It's fucking sunflower seeds. I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn around, and there's this fucking. Now I'm like fucking 13, okay? And there's this fucking senior bitch, this older bitch. She had to be like a fucking senior in high school. She's sitting there eating sunflower seeds, just looking at me. And I'm like, fucking bitch, you know? And I look over at Corey, and Corey's sitting there fucking, this is my best friend. He's sitting there just staring, fucking mad. And I could see sunflower seeds on his head. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude, you know? And then I just kind of gauged back, dude. And she's got, her boyfriend must have been fucking 30, okay? I mean, like, the dude had like a fucking full-grown beard and shit. And I'm like, god damn, you know? I'm like, fuck, dude. So I'm like, this fuck, I can't say shit. Her fucking huge jock boyfriend's gonna whoop my fucking ass. You know, I'm sitting there, dude, and I feel it. Another one. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, she's flicking seeds at me, you know? And then I heard it. She's spitting seeds on me. And fucking, I look over at Corey because she spit one at me. I look over at him, and he looks at me, and we're both locked eyes with each other. And I knew he knew what I was thinking. And I looked, and I was like, and he was like, yep. And I stood up, and I turned around, and I slapped that bitch as hard as I could. And then I dove off the bleachers. I fucking ran. This motherfucking, you gotta understand, this Bigfoot motherfucker is fucking running after me. I'm like, oh, dude. And I get out to the desert, and there's like nothing but clear desert. And then this big fucking sticker bush. And I dove into the sticker bush, and I sat there, and I watched that jock fuck went flying past me, dude. I must have been in that fucking bush for 2 hours, dude. The race was over, and shit, I was afraid to come out. Then finally, I saw my friend Corey walking, and I hop out. I'm like, Corey, and he's like, what the fuck, dude? What happened? I was like, where were you? And he's like, nowhere. I didn't know what you were doing. You just hit her and fucking ran. I was like, I thought you knew that was the plan. He's like, what are you talking about? And so, like, in my mind, he knew the plan, but in reality, I didn't. He just saw me just looking at him. Like, he didn't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I thought that, but I was like, yeah, he knows. Let's do it. And I fucking slapped that bitch, dude. Hey, baby. No, you cannot, whatever it is. I'm just joking, okay? Don't worry, I'll be right there, okay? Go ahead. I know. She's just telling me about stuff. Okay, go. Shut the door, baby, okay? I'll be out there in a minute. All right. Yeah, you pull it. She's so cute. So it might be a funny character. He looks like a cartoon character. Could do David sucks cocks. Okay. Go on, baby. You're mean, geez. Hey, motherfucker, she spat motherfucking sunflower seeds in my head. I'll slap a bitch in the face, dude. I don't care. I'm a big pushover. I know. She's a, oh, you talking about little miss, huh? Talking about Evie? Ooh, that little shit. Nah, she's adorable. She's so great. But that's the problem, it's like she gets whatever she wants with me, dude. So she's just like, she don't even knock. She just walks in. She's like, what's up, Dad? What's going on? Huh? Yeah, give me that stuff. What is that? Is that yours? Now it's mine. And I'm like, fine, just take it, whatever. Yeah, I want more. Well, my baby Andromeda, she just attacks me, dude. Like she's so fucking insane. So I'm laying down. She's laying on me. Okay, she's like laying across my fucking belly. She's just laying there. And she lifts her head up and dove off of the fucking bed. And I fucking caught, like, oh my God, dude. What the fuck? That's what they do. Kind of like DUI. So fucking what, dude? Shit. Who gives a fuck? Listen, dude, let him put out his fucking videos. And who gives a fuck about his life after that, dude? That's no one's fucking concern. It's no one's business, I mean, I don't see why everyone makes a big deal, man. Yeah, she always wants daddy. She's like, Daddy, what up, Dad? How you doing, buddy? Never wish the time away, that's for sure. My oldest is 18, and my middle child is joining reserves in the summer. Oh, wow, dude. Yeah, well, my kids are real little, but okay. Well, you guys, I gotta go because of the kids. It's like, come on, Dad, let's go do something. Whatever. Come on. But I'm gonna try to get this debunk video up, and hopefully today. Make sure you guys support me on Patreon is the best way. Buy some UFO proof gear, like, subscribe, share, blah blah blah, all that good shit. Sorry, Rebecca. Yep, I'm out. Gotta go. I got shit I gotta do. But I will see you guys next time. All right. UFO proof out. All right. Later, you guys.